Is that better? Brady Zifonwi, otherwise known as Stephen Green, and I work as a district transformation coach in Columbus County. Previous to that, I was the director of professional development at DPI. Our billboards, what you have in front of you, and Ross just alluded to, is the new standards for teachers as well as principals. And just recently posted at DPI are the new standards for superintendents. What's important about these standards is that they are now also linked to a new system of evaluation across North Carolina, making us the first state in the country to have an aligned evaluation system for all professional educators. These standards are also now being revisioned at the higher ed levels, so all the schools of education for education as well as master's degree in administrators will be aligned to these standards. One of the most important initiatives that the Office of Professional Development has done over the last 2 years is to train all superintendents, assistant superintendents, principals, and assistant principals with their new standards and new evaluation tool. This year and into next year, we'll also be training districts to implement the new teacher evaluation standards and the instrument itself for evaluation. These are all aligned with 21st century skills, content and skills. So everything that we're modeling today, of course, is included in the expectations for all our professionals across the state. As you all know, professional development is paramount to successfully implementing not just the standards and evaluation, but changing, transforming our schools. This past spring, one of the major professional development providers, the Principals Executive Program, or better known as PEP, was eliminated, disbanded, ran out of money, and so it no longer exists. So one of the exciting aspects of this partnership with e-learning for educators is that the Office of Professional Development will work with LearnNC to create online courses that are aligned for principals underneath their standards. And eventually, as Ross just mentioned, all their professional development for teachers will be aligned in the standards as well. So we're very excited to be working on leadership online professional development, and hope to have 1 to 2 courses ready to go as early as next spring. Meanwhile, as we work in the districts across the state, we are promoting the professional development opportunities. We are trying to point folks, administrators in particular, to North Carolina Virtual Public Schools, LearnNC, and to all online providers. Let me just stop there and see if there are any questions.
Tracy, I'm just curious if you can speak at all to kind of what you're hearing out in the field about the comfort level we're getting now among our teachers and administrators across the state in feeling comfortable accessing their professional development online.
That's a really good question. A lot of times it varies. You've got some real innovative superintendents out there who model using technology for professional development, and in those districts you see it. There's a pretty high level of exploration and feeling comfortable. In other districts, it's the other end of the pendulum. There's really no access yet or no experience in using professional development. I think there is a great interest in that, especially with the budget issues that have taken place, that the old go to a training and receive training in different locations. I think there's a excitement to come up with an alternative method. But I think it's going to take a little while. As we rolled out the standards, and teachers and principals saw that now they're expected to not only support technology but to use it in instructional methods, I think there's a sense of this is something that needs to be done. I think